I'm still wondering, can't we all get along? There will be no peace until each of us chooses to live out the message of Christ's love in our own families and in our own neighborhoods. Matthew chapter 22, verse 39 says, "You shall love your neighbor as yourself." The Pharisees, of course, in this situation, were looking to trap Jesus. And so they ask, which is the great commandment in the law? Or really, what is the hub on which all of the spokes turn? And there is a twofold reply. Love the Lord your God with your whole and undivided self. And then immediately he continues with a notion that is already deeply ingrained in the early church. Yes, he says, love your neighbor as yourself. That is the sum and substance of the will of God. Just yesterday, when I was all finished with a long morning at church, I had an armful of stuff. I walked out to my car, which for whatever reason, even though I'm there first, I always park in the middle of the parking lot. So I made it to the car without dropping anything. I opened the door, I started putting my stuff in, and one of our neighbors to the south came walking across the parking lot. Turns out he's a new neighbor, and he came over to introduce himself. And then he told me he just the day before finished mowing his lawn. And he wanted to know if any of the grass adjacent to the parking lot belonged to the church, or was it his all the way to the blacktop. Honestly, I didn't have any idea, so I said, I'll find out the answer and then I'll tell you. And the interesting thing is, he did not come over so that he could make sure that he did not do too much. He wanted to make sure that he didn't do too little. He was interested in being a good neighbor. By gosh, I learned right then and there that it really is true. That is how we all can start to get along. Treat others the way we want to be treated. Love them as we love ourselves. And really, honestly, isn't that what Grace to Go looks like?